The distinguished gentleman from Illinois, Mr.
The gentleman from
Emanuel.
Illinois is recognized for 2 minutes.
Thank you. Mr. Speaker, today this Congress, the 110th Congress, faces a historic vote. A vote to truly change the direction of the Iraqi conflict. Let us review the costs America has bared in 4 years. 3,200 lives have been lost. 25,000 of our citizens have been injured. And nearly $500 billion have been spent, and America's reputation around the world has been sullied. And under the President's leadership, his Iraqi policy comes down to something very simple. More troops, more money, more time, more of the same. That is it. Now, there's a lot of rhetoric going around. We fund our troops. You fund the troops. There's one fundamental difference. We require the Iraqis to bear responsibility for Iraq, and you provide them and the President another blank check for another year. And that is the fundamental difference, whether you will bring accountability and responsibility to the Iraqis to stand up for Iraq. Now, some bemoan and say we're micromanaging. I would say to you, you rubber-stamped 4 years of mismanagement. Not enough troops, not a plan for the occupation, and elimination of the Iraqi army has brought us from in search of WMD to policing a sectarian civil war. And when you talk, as the President said on January 10th, that he wants the Iraqis to meet his benchmarks, but you don't have any benchmarks or any accountability for Iraq, I can only say one thing, as we say in Chicago: you're all hat and no cattle. It is time, after 4 years and an unbelievable cost across America, bared mostly by our troops and their families and our military, that we ask the Iraqis to do for Iraq what they have asked us to do for them for 4 years, and that is to be accountable for their own future. And I am proud that we have finally, can I ask the gentleman from Wisconsin for an additional 30 seconds? Can I have an additional 30 seconds?
30 seconds.
The gentleman is recognized for 30 seconds.
I am proud that we have finally done something. We will fund the troops, and we will also demand that Iraq stand up for Iraq's future and stop leaning on America alone. And we have done something that is so important that has been missing in this policy. And that is not only a new direction, but fundamentally bring the responsibility and accountability to the Iraqis, which is why many in the armed forces are happy we are forcing Iraqis to do for Iraq's future what they have asked us to do, which is stop policing their civil war, but demand accountability, bring a new direction to this, because after 4 years, more troops, more money, more time is only rubber stamping more of the same. I yield back the remainder of my time.